Cards here. Well, I just got the phone with my daughter and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just waking up. They go cornbread. Cornbread, you're gonna wait. But you can't put too much on it. You know what I'm saying? You wake up already full of all kind of tasks. You already gotta wake up with all kind of tasks at hand. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my daughter in her right mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got other people texting about this, about that. You know, I went to 101 this morning. It's my second day, but it ain't my second time there. I done went there with Uncle George a couple times. Yeah, torn a couple pieces and stuff. Now I go by myself. I know where it at now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get up early in the morning, do them meetings, do the one at night. That's why I say if I can't catch the ones, I get the ones in the morning. Meaning, two of my goddamn meeting sheets just miraculously disappear. But I still got two, and I'm working on the third one. But I'm supposed to have four working on the fifth one. The person that you give your paper to at the meeting, they forget. They don't know what they did with it. The second time, we both know that somebody probably picked it up knowing it wasn't their shit. But they can't throw me out. I got two full sheets of meetings when I first got here, and then, you know, meaning each month I had a sheet for each month, but I'm good. Meaning I'm not gonna get in my feelings, start going to meetings and shit because why? Two of my goddamn meeting sheets came up missing, and the people who were responsible for them, they don't know what happened to them. And I'm sitting right there knowing that I gave you my shit. But I'm still going though. And you're gonna see where I'm going to outside meetings. I'm not just doing these meetings around here. I'm going to the 101 club. Well, I said, me and brother Maurice was going and stuff, but you know, people got a lot of stuff to do. So you continue to do it, even if they're not there that, you know, to pick you or whatever, I got a bike. Get it? I got a bike. I got two bikes. Like I say, you know, whoo, it's that's why I say pressure. Baby, there ain't no pressure. Emotionally and spiritually. But physically, meaning the physical part of me, meaning my brain. That pressure, when that pressure that too, like, you know, build up, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't gotta be behind no bad shit. It's just when your mind, your brain trying to adapt, trying to remember, trying to log in a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep up with all that stuff. You gotta store all that stuff in your brain, bro. Energy, shockwaves and shit to the brain. That's why in your everyday life, in your everyday movements, you gotta be careful what you do. I mean, we've been through so much stuff, we don't tore our bodies down all kind of ways. If you drink it, if you overdoing alcohol, drugs, or if you working yourself by giving somebody all your love and they're not giving it back in return. I mean, you really giving somebody your true love, but they're not giving it back in return. Man, you're using a lot of energy, man. I mean, you're working hard to try to keep somebody in your life that ain't good for you. You're working hard to get them goddamn drugs. It's not good for you. You're working hard to get that alcohol. You're working hard to get the material stuff for people who don't mean no good to you. Meaning you could be your biggest enemy. Meaning you're working yourself to death to get stuff that can cause damage, that can cause you harm. That's why about being smart and stuff. Like once you don't live and stuff now, God bless Ty got his own. You know not to get all that stuff that can bring the wrong kind of crowd, the wrong kind of, you know, people. And then they're gonna have you in the wrong kind of places, doing the wrong kind of things. You get it? what I say, I'm in sober living over here, right? Meaning when I came here, I already know I'm in a place where I'm gonna meet all kind of personalities, all kind of people who done been through all kind of walks of life. And a lot of us, we got similar, we had similar walks. Meaning we took similar paths. We went down some of the same paths, some of the same down the road. And life, you gone, Jake? All right, be easy. Yes, sir. And some of us we chose it. And some of us, it was inflicted on us by people. By spirits that had done been transformed from good to bad, to evil, and then some wicked. I mean, that's how they live it now. But you got some that still fighting, you know, to stay good, to stay righteous. Meaning to be good is to be righteous, meaning to do the right thing. Get it? And once you done been through all kind of stuff and done been exposed and been introduced to certain things in life, you get what I'm saying? Thank God for the people who ain't been down some of the paths we've been down. Pray to God they don't have to go down none of them paths and stuff. And that they listen to their parents, listen to their brothers and sisters, their aunties and grandmamas and uncles and stuff, good friends who tell them stuff for their own good. Say, meaning we also must practice what we preach. That's why I say I like to hear myself talking like this, because I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm also talking to my goddamn self. That's just the straight up facts about everything. When I hear myself talking, man, trust me, I'm not just talking to, you know, I'm talking to myself. Like, I get off in the mirror and shit. That's how I started. I started getting off in the mirror, telling myself, look, boy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look at you. You're not a bad looking person. But I can see the stress, though. I got a lot of stress going on, and I look at myself. See? Meaning still some things that I gotta let go. You get it? There's still some stuff I need to fall back from and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to let some things go. Because stress can kill you quicker than anything. Stress. That's why I say I'm not gonna be stressing about nothing that ain't got nothing to do with me. My personal life is my personal life. Everybody has their own personal life, got their own life to live. I'm not gonna let nobody else's lifestyle affect me no kind of goddamn way. That's y'all shit. You gotta take care of shit just like I gotta take care of my shit. People gotta take care of their shit. That makes sense? Meaning once you learn that, then it'll be more easier for you to maneuver and operate. You gotta focus on what the fuck you got going on. Not worry about what nobody's saying. Don't give a fuck about what they thinking. And so what? At the end of the day, God gave me this life. He gave you yours and I got mine. You live your way, I live mine. That makes sense? Yeah, it makes sense, Tommy. Make a lot of sense, bro. So, you know, I just be chilling. See, I kill my time the right way. And nobody had to tell me to get up and go to motherfucking AA or nothing like that or nothing like that. I just stumbled one morning, ran my bike. And then I end up over there, then the brother Mark came out of nowhere. The brother said, stay. Man, I said, so then I'm like, well, I gotta get back. Then he was like, look. I said, what time the meeting start? He said, right now, it's 7. I looked at my clock. It was like 7:05 or something like that. I'm in it. I'm already here. I might as well. Yesterday I stayed all the way up to I had about 15 minutes to 20 minutes left. But today I stayed for the whole hour. And I came and it was good. The service was good. The meeting was good. I felt the love in there. I felt God in the place. I felt earnestness. I felt seriousness about people in their recovery. Just like myself, I met other folks like myself who are for real about their recovery. I mean, they're gonna do whatever it takes to stay sober, to stay clean, to stay focused, to stay positive. Yeah, I met some of them. They are professional. They got A1 jobs, but they was sitting right off in that goddamn AA meeting with me, and everybody opened up and shared. Y'all know I spoke. Why wouldn't I? I thank Miss Sarah for letting us hear her story, introducing us to herself, and you know, and I know it came from the heart, meaning that it was real what she was saying to us. And make sure I want to thank you for that, girl. To all my brothers and sisters that was there this morning, I pray that God keep us all, you know, covered in His blood. I pray that you know, that we're covered in the blood of God. Like, you know, we already know that we're covered in the blood of Jesus Christ, right? But just know we was covered in the blood of God first. We're made in God's image and in His likeness. Get their ass. God saying, that's why don't put no other before me. You was made in my image and my likeness, meaning you are like me in all kind of ways. But I'm the big G of all things. That's what God's saying. Y'all going all the way around the board, going all out there, going all the way around, when they all won't come back to me. The belief. You believe in me. It's me you're supposed to believe in. It's me you're supposed to put all your trust in. It's me, God, your Father, your Creator, your everything.